What's up, you guys? Michael Elefante here. I'm going to take you through a tour of what's about to be the #1 vacation rental in all of Asheville, North Carolina. This place is packed with amenities, and I can't wait to have a look around and show you guys what's inside. This property is 6,800 square feet. It's 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, and can sleep up to 20 guests while on vacation. It's the ultimate place to basically have a vacation from your vacation. There's tons of big family events that come to Asheville, North Carolina all months of the year. Tons of different weddings and special occasions. So we wanted to provide amenities throughout the entire property. As you can see right off the bat, we installed a massive hot tub, and we have a built-in outdoor TV and fireplace with string lights above. This place is this part of the property is an absolute vibe, a complete mood changer. And we have some other spa-like amenities throughout the property, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. And just beyond the hot tub, we had a custom-built giant fire pit. This sits 8 people. It can accommodate more, but there is a slight slant going over the edge there, so we had to limit it to just 8 chairs. It's a wood-burning fireplace with some wood that we provide for guests. And then just beyond that, we have a custom, Masters-themed, professionally installed turf putt-putt course. There are 4 holes here. This was installed by Southwest Greens. Highly, highly recommend their team. They were amazing to work with. And this course may, at the first glance of the eye, look like it's super simple, but it has some crazy undulations in the course to make it quite challenging for a 4-hole putt-putt adventure for kids and whoever else wants to come out here and play around. So I'll just take you guys through a walk, and then we're going to swing around the other side of the property, and I'm going to show you my favorite amenity on the entire property. Woo! A little squeaky. Come on through. And we have what I believe to be the only, if not one of the only, full court basketball and pickleball sport courts in all of Western North Carolina. This house did have the 2 goals already here, and it had cement, but we ordered this from Snap Sports. I think they're based out of Arizona, and they were also really great to work with, and you can select a variety of colors, so we actually had a very customized experience. And we knew we wanted blue to kind of really pop in photos online on Airbnb and Vrbo and our direct bookings website for guests to see. But this just creates like such a cool moment for families. I know I could spend with my brothers or friends just hours out here playing pickleball, playing basketball. And honestly, if you're only renting this place for 3 or 4 days, you may not even get to use all of the amenities because you're gonna have so much fun on the putt-putt course, by the hot tub, or out here on the basketball court. So this is technically the back entrance to this property, but this is really the main entry for guests. So I'm going to walk you guys through, and we're going to talk about the design that we have in here. So as soon as you walk in, you're greeted by the kitchen and the dining area. Now the kitchen, we thought about putting a bunch of money to completely renovate the kitchen, but after spending the first day here when we closed on the property, we realized that we just needed to put new stainless steel appliances in, do some new paint. Actually, this is all original hardware except for the faucet. And then we added this standalone island as well, just to add additional counter space. Again, 20 guests can sleep in here, so we needed to make sure we have ample counter space. This is actually one of 2 kitchens this place has to offer. The other one's downstairs near the poker room, which we'll get to in a little bit. This property was completely designed by Summer-Led Designs, which is the leading and the #1 design firm in the USA for all things vacation rentals. They really do a lot of market research to have a keen understanding of who's renting in that market, why are they coming to that market, what size groups are coming here, what amenities are they looking for, and then they build a cohesive design specific to that property. So there's a lot of things in here that I just would have never done on my own without working with Summer-Led. We have some really cool things like this blue head deer antlers, pretty big dining space actually. So it doesn't sit 20 people, of course, but we do have ample seating and dining space technically throughout the house. So from here, we're gonna walk into the living room. There's multiple entrances to this living area here. So there's really two sections of this space. This is more of like a conversation or reading nook. We put wallpaper up on the wall, and then you can see all the different artwork and the different books and things like that. Again, that's all Summerlid designs. Some of this stuff I would just never think to add, and it just looks so killer in photos, and it creates such an ambiance for guests. And over here, we just pay a little bit of homage to the Biltmore estate, some old polo sticks that were original and played with, and they make for great decor. And then there's TVs throughout this entire property. It's crazy. There's too many TVs. I never thought I would say that in a vacation rental. And right here we also have a little hangout area, probably great for coffee. And then we do have a workspace because a lot of families when they're on vacation, sometimes they're doing workations where mom or dad may spend some time getting some work done throughout the week. Now they may get a little distracted when the kiddos are playing pickleball or basketball every single day. But that's it for the living space. And as we walk towards the front entrance, which honestly probably won't get used a ton as a front entrance, you're met with some beautiful views of the Asheville mountains here. And it's April 2nd, so the trees are just starting to bud. In the fall, it's absolutely beautiful. There's tons of different colors that you can see on every single tree, all across the property and up on the hill in front. And you have nice views of the fire pit and the 4-hole putt-putt course down below. All right, guys, I know everyone wants to see the insane game room and all the amenities downstairs, but first, I gotta show you the first 4 bedrooms, which are on this main level here. So on our right, we have the master suite. It's just ample space. So if mom and dad are taking their family on a big vacation, they have their own private space. They even have their own private big TV here, a couple places to sit and hang out. And then we have split entrance here. On the left, this is gonna be really big because we will host a lot of wedding parties. Not saying that the bride would necessarily get here, but this is a great place for somebody to sit down and get ready. And then there's a big walk-in closet. And then just across the way, we redid the shower. Now we're still waiting on the glass door to be installed, but we had nice white and black tile installed, and it just created a lot more headspace for guests as well, because it was kind of short and a little bit dated. You can see it has a spa-style tub, and then we almost redid all of the bathrooms, but instead what we did was bought new hardware and then just painted the vanity. And we left the counters, we replaced the faucets, and this was actually original mirrors in here. So we kept a lot of the original things because it is more or less like a 1920s theme, more like Great Gatsby type era and Biltmore estate vibe. So we wanted to maintain some of that historical kind of old gold look. And if you come out here, this is also one of my favorite parts of the house. If you're a big R&R person on your vacation, this is for you. If you don't want to do any of the other amenities, you guys will likely be found in here. Listen up, you can hear this little fountain in here. It's very peaceful. We have a sauna, infrared sauna, and across the way we have 2 full body massage chairs. So if mom and dad want to come in here, anybody else wants to sneak in here throughout the day, and after they're done playing around on all the playground outside and just want to relax, then this is like the perfect space. It's so awesome in here. And as we exit out, we have 3 of the guest rooms. And we're gonna head to the right, and we'll start with what I call bedroom 2 next. Summerlid Designs really nailed every single one of these bedrooms. Typically what you see when you're in a vacation rental is bland rooms, the same bedding, the same end tables, the same light fixtures, and the same plain pane or white backdrop. So what we like to do in all of our rentals, especially in a house like this for different guests, is give everyone a different vibe and different feel to the room. It's kind of fun when everybody rushes in the front door and they have an opportunity to go pick and choose which room they're going to stay in for the family vacation. So all these rooms are up here are equipped with their own en-suite bathrooms, and these are all either queen or king beds. So we have bedroom number 3. This is my personal favorite when it comes to design. You have this neat like hunter green black plaid with matching or pairing with the leather. And then we have these goofy little pictures over here, which is a fox and a bear, almost in like a early 1900s hunting outfit. And then just over here as we go to our right, we have bedroom number 4. And so we can accommodate more guests, some of these rooms that are big enough, we threw in either 2 queen beds or 2 king beds or a trundle bed, which you'll see downstairs. Again, just elegant design, very peaceful, very different though from every single room we've been in so far. All right, so enough of the bedrooms up here. let's go downstairs and show you guys where the real fun is. But before we go downstairs, for all the grill masters out there, this will be your sanctuary. When you come out here, we got some string lights about, so it'll give you a nice ambiance in the evening. We have the Traeger with wood pellets or charcoal. So all you grill masters out there, if you don't know how to use a Traeger, just look on YouTube. There's tons of great videos out there. But again, tons of dining space, and Asheville is almost a year-round market as it pertains to weather. The winter does get a little chilly, but the rest of the year, you guys can be enjoying coffee, breakfast, lunch, or dinner out on the porch. And now we will go downstairs to the fun zone. So right when you come downstairs, you're met with a completely different vibe. It's very like dark and cozy down here. We wanted to like pay homage to speakeasy vibes, if that makes sense. So we have these really cool booths that you can sit in and enjoy a beverage of your choice, maybe late at night, and just kind of hang out, maybe play some cards, play some chess, whatever you like to do with your friends and family. But this is an absolute vibe down here, and we have all sorts of really fun old, portraits or paintings throughout the house. And before we get to the other parts down here, for those that don't like to miss a workout on vacation, we have something just for you. You may hear a slight echo in here, but we completely revamped this garage space. We changed the garage to have an insulated all-glass garage door, so if you want to have indoor-outdoor workouts or playing ping pong throughout the year, you can open that garage door if you want. There is a mini split in here, so it's temp controlled. You could turn on the heat, you could cool it down. We have essentially a full gym. We have power block dumbbells. Those are adjustable, so you can do different types of exercises. We have the bench, treadmill, and we do have a Peloton with a paid-for subscription. So any guests that want to come do any type of Peloton workout, whether it's bike or other, they can do that. Then we have 2 TVs, and of course the ping pong table. And for those that are loving the memory as a kid of playing putt-putt at, on Myrtle Beach or wherever those markets are, you guys know where they are. We went with the themed putt-putt accessories. So you guys are welcome to come in here, grab the putt-putt stuff and head out to the green. We do have the second kitchen down here. So if you guys are renting this place during a holiday, maybe you have a big group, right, up to 20 people, and you want to cook a big Thanksgiving or Christmas meal, there's 2 ovens, there's 2 fridges, 2 microwaves, and 2 stations that you can cook at and prepare food. Now this is maybe my second favorite part of the house aside from the basketball court. Now there's so much to look at right when you enter this space. It's all just open space. You can kind of walk in and transition to different rooms. This poker table sits 10 people. And when you turn the lights off, it feels like you're playing in the World Series of Poker. So this creates an absolute vibe. And before turning the lights back on, I wanted you guys to see over here, we have a custom mural that we had pasted on the wall, and these all leather seats right here. And then we had like more or less like a bar built over here with the shelving and a TV. So again, tons of area for people to hang out even if you're not enjoying poker. Now, once we go quick left right here, we're in one of the best game rooms of all time. We have 4 different arcade and multicade setups. We have pinball, Pac-Man, Street Fighter, and NBA Jams, pool table, chess, Jenga, foosball, shuffleboard, popcorn machine. And if you guys just take a look around at this design by Summerled Designs, I mean, if I were to design something like this on my own, it would take me months. They did it in a matter of 2 weeks, which is insane. Now, what I wanted to tell you guys is these ceiling tiles are not original. If you've ever been in a commercial style building, like an office building where you have white ceiling tiles that are very dated and old, makes it feel very corporate, we ended up spray painting the transition strips in between each tile. And these are just cheap plastic tiles, but have this really fun design. And when they're up there, it just changes the whole mood and feel for this place. That's why I wanted to go with like a black design on the ceiling. Now we have a popcorn machine, so you may be wondering, what's next? Well, how How about a 135-inch projector screen home theater that was custom built for your enjoyment? So as you guys come in here, I'm going to turn the lights on so you can see a little bit better. We have an 11-seat movie theater seat lounge area, and then we also have a couple ottomans where maybe kids can flop down. So you can sit a ton of people in this room. We have a ton of throw blankets, and there's also more room up here for additional kids. So you could theoretically fit 15 plus people in here to enjoy your favorite movie or show. And of course we have the Roku device hooked up to the projector so you guys can stream anything you'd like, whether it be a basketball or football game, your favorite movie, or whatever show you're currently binging. Now let's leave the game room. Let's go look at the remaining 2 bedrooms. Now the reason we're able to accommodate 20 people is because we have these giant rooms down here. And these are more or less going to be kid rooms, right? Where you can kind of stuff some kids in hangout areas where they can have a big time and just be able to accommodate bigger groups. So we have 2 queen beds, and then we have a twin bed with a trundle pull-out under it. And of course, we have a TV in every single room. So as you guys are resting your head at night and you want to pop on, again, your favorite show, you're welcome to do it. In the last bedroom, bedroom 6, is a giant room. We added wallpaper in this room, and we actually had to frame it in because the walls were like slightly crooked in this house. I think it was built around 1999, so a bit older. And then as you can see, this ceiling, we actually did not go with the tile, but what we did was just spray paint the entire ceiling black, and it just changes the mood. It makes it look a bit more modern. So we have a king bed here, of course the TV, and then we have a bed with a trundle bed and storage beneath it. Since there's so many people and we have a bunch of closet space, but in this specific area there's not actually there is one walk-in closet, but there's a lot of bodies you can fit in this room. There's plenty of storage in 3 of these. There's 1 here, and in the back hallway there's 2 more. If you, your family, or a group of friends are looking to come enjoy Asheville, North Carolina, I would love to host you guys at this amazing vacation rental. If you want to book and see all the photos and what this place has to offer, check out the description below for a link to book.